Triangle. This is WNCN Today.
Good morning. It's 9:30 on this Sunday, August 9th, 2015. That's a live look at downtown Raleigh from our WNCN Skycam. As many of you probably coming home from church, some of you probably getting ready for church. A beautiful day for that. I'm Derek Waller in for Justin Quisenberry this morning, taking the weekend off. And this is meteorologist Christine Ketchel. How's it going?
Great. Actually, pretty nice outside this morning, too. We're dealing with a few little spots of some sprinkles and some drizzle, but other than that, looks pretty great this afternoon. Lots of sunshine on the way as we end our weekend here. Live picture from Davis Drive Elementary School in Cary right now. You can see some of those clouds out there, a little bit on the thick side in some spots, but we are going to see these clouds moving on out of here. They're starting to break up around the triangle especially, and they're all thanks to just a tiny little cluster of showers here that we have moving through parts of Harnett County right now. You can see them pushing toward Lillington, and they are weakening. Not really going to be an issue in our weather anymore today. Temperatures are rising. We're up to 74 in Raleigh right now. It's 72 in Durham, 74 also in Fayetteville. It's 71 in Goldsboro, 73 in Clayton, 72 in Lewisburg and Henderson. Big area of high pressure building in today. Once again, means lots of sunshine, a picture perfect August afternoon with temperatures in the 80s and low humidity again. So that spotty drizzle out there this morning turned into mostly sunny skies this afternoon. 88 degrees will be our high temperature by 3, still warm by 6 o'clock with a temperature of 86 degrees. I'll let you know how long the sunshine's sticking around and when unsettled weather makes a comeback. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Derek.
And thank you. Breaking news right now out of Texas. Houston police say 5 children and 3 adults are dead this morning, found inside a home following a police standoff. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says a man inside the home was wanted for an aggravated assault. When deputies entered the home, the suspect started firing. At that time, police say at least one of the children was already dead. The suspect later surrendered. So far, we do not know the relationship between the suspect and the victims, but we will stay on top of this story and bring you more as it develops. This morning, a Raleigh mother is coming to terms with the shooting death of her 13-year-old son.
Young, smart, intelligent little boy. That's my son, and I love him dearly.
Sean Gregory was found dead inside a car at East Jones and North State Streets downtown Friday night after a shooting about a mile away on Beauty Avenue. A family member tells us Gregory was hanging out with friends when it happened. Sean's mother says he was a rising 8th grader with dreams of making it to the NBA.
Loved basketball. He was loved playing with his siblings. He was very kind-hearted, smart. I put that in the hands of the police and God. Yeah, I hope the killer is caught.
Dozens gathered last night for a vigil at the place where Sean's body was found. Police don't know why it happened, and they are still looking for his killer. There are no suspects, so if you know anything, call the Raleigh Crime Stoppers. Another community in mourning. The town of Sanford is rallying around an 18-year-old Tobias McLean, whose mother and sister were killed, police say, by McLean's stepfather. I was there yesterday for a benefit in honor of Tobias's 18th birthday. It was a celebration with song, prayer, and even presents. A celebration of Tobias McLean's 18th birthday. A celebration in the midst of tragedy.
I can't imagine what he's going through. He's been through a tremendous amount of heartache and difficulty recently, but we're here today to support him and to hopefully lift his spirits.
Last month, Tobias lost his mother and sister. His stepfather is charged with their murders. Investigators say Billy Joe McLean killed his wife, Calandra, and his 13-year-old stepdaughter, Tashana, then set their Sanford apartment on fire before taking Tobias and fleeing to Texas. Friends say Tobias, now back in North Carolina, is doing his best to move forward.
He's saying he's taking it one day at a time. He said he thinks about his mother and his sister frequently, and he draws strength from them.
His strength has become an inspiration to those around him. At a benefit for his birthday, the mayor presented him with a key to the city.
I'd like to give you this proclamation and a ceremonial key to the city of Sanford for you to keep away.
Those touched by Tobias' story are doing everything possible to make sure he has what he needs. Try Jesus Ministries held a party and fundraiser to get him school supplies and replace what he lost in the fire.
Today we're trying to raise funds to help him through his senior year in high school. We're also looking to help him with clothing items, shoes, pants, just the essentials to get him through this year.
God bless you. I love you. This county loves you. Thank you so much for what you're doing for him. This is truly a good example of our community.
A community that has embraced this young man who lost so much. And if you want to help Tobias, you can find a link to a GoFundMe site on our website, WNCN.com. In Fayetteville, a man is under arrest this morning, charged with kidnapping and sexual assault. Police say this man, 30-year-old Dominic Terry, sexually assaulted a woman and then fled the scene. Investigators later arrested him at his home. Terry is being held on a $700,000 bond. A Confederate flag face-off in Hillsborough. A rally in support of the flag also drew opposition. WNCN's Shamiriel Ratliff takes us there.
Churton Street in Hillsborough was filled with a sea of flags Saturday afternoon. A Southern Heritage rally made its way to the small town, bringing with it lots of emotions.
So I don't support the flag. It just represents hate for me.
People misconstrue what this flag is all about, and I believe people think it's about hate, but it's really not to us anyway. We're here for the right reasons.
Reasons some say are all about honoring the past.
We definitely have ancestors who fought and gave their life.
While others aren't convinced.
We should stand up and say, we don't agree. And I know that officially folks don't want us to make any trouble, and we don't want to, but we don't want them to come and feel they can just take this peaceful town that's come a long way and turn it into their racist stomping grounds.
Hundreds showed up to attend the rally, which caused some commotion on the two-lane street. In order to handle the crowd and all the traffic, Hillsborough police brought in reinforcements to help them handle the masses.
The Orange County Sheriff's Department and the North Carolina Highway Patrol and officers from both Chapel Hill and Carrboro are here helping us out today.
Rally participants left Hillsborough with the controversial flag flying high. In the meantime, both sides say they will continue their mission.
Continue to try to educate people. Continue to try to educate people.
Just keep God first, people, and let's not hate, let's love.
Shamiriel Ratliff, WNCN News.
And you know, that rally comes just a month after the town voted to get rid of the Confederate wording above the entrance to the Orange County Historical Museum. The signage above the former whites-only library has been there for 81 years. Commissioners say it's time to move on. Also on the Confederate Memorial debate, Governor McCrory recently signed a bill designed to protect state-owned monuments. The new law requires approval from state lawmakers to make any changes to monuments, including Confederate ones. And covering the world this morning, thousands gather in Japan to mark the 70th anniversary of the dropping of the atomic bomb in Nagasaki. 70 years ago today, the U.S. dropped that bomb on Nagasaki, bringing about the end of World War II. U.S. Ambassador Caroline Kennedy joined Japanese politicians, survivors of the bombing, and even children in this weekend's solemn ceremony. Also overseas, new video posted to social media shows the aftermath of a barrel bombing in the northwestern part of Syria. The amateur video appears to show men inside a damaged residential building rescuing children and an elderly man. The Syrian civil war is in its 5th year, and get this, the insurgency against President Bashar al-Assad has claimed the lives of 250,000 people. All right, it's now 9:38 this morning, and coming up, it's just about time for those back-to-school deals, and that means back-to-school scams online. We'll show you the red flags. And next, wildfires burning in Spain, thousands of acres ravaged. Straight ahead, Kristen.
And we've got a few showers popping up on our WNCN radar this morning, but lots of sunshines in the forecast for today. I'll let you know how long that sun's sticking around coming up. And as we go to break, let's take a live look at Atlantic Beach, where it's an absolutely gorgeous morning. Stick around. We'll be right back.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her, though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic. Proof you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
At Miller Mott College, we're here to help you work smarter.
There's always help available to you. I could go to any one of them and they would help me.
We know your life is already busy. Miller Mott has you covered with multiple start dates, flexible class schedules, and even online options. We'll help you discover different ways to pay for school. Financial aid and even military benefits are available for those who qualify. You'll work smart from the start. Miller Mott helps you choose your ideal career and then supports you with individual attention, hands-on training, and instructors with real-world experience. What's more, we'll assist you with job placement now and in the future. Classes are starting soon, so make the smart move today. Call or click now to receive your free information guide to review your options. And be sure to visit millermott.edu/TV.
It's time to work smarter.
Work smarter. Go further. Take the first step today.
There was a time when the world turned ever so slightly slower. Ladies and gentlemen found ample time for civilized pursuits. No one felt obliged to hurry through the day, though some did so by choice. There was a time when recreation actually could create things anew. It was a more tranquil time. It was last week at Biltmore. Come for the day, stay for the night at our 4-star inn on Biltmore Estate.
Football is back, and we have your ticket to the Hall of Fame game. Big Ben and the Steelers take on Teddy Bridgewater and the Vikings tonight. And don't miss Steelers, Patriots in NFL kickoff September 10th, only on NBC.
Who is Jane Doe? And why was she dropped into Times Square?
Her entire body was tattooed once.
It's a puzzle.
What if I'm not just the messenger?
Blind Spot, Mondays this fall on NBC.
Football is back, and we have your ticket to the Hall of Fame game. Big Ben and the Steelers take on Teddy Bridgewater and the Vikings tonight. And don't miss Steelers, Patriots in NFL kickoff September 10th, only on NBC.
Well, check out this video. 16,000 acres ravaged and 2,000 people have been evacuated, all because of wildfires burning across western Spain. It started on Thursday, and investigators believe the fire was intentionally set. Strong winds and high temperatures during one of the hottest summers in decades there have helped spread that fire. Just incredible video there.
It's an amazing video. That guy was getting pretty close to that fire.
He was,
though.
and unfortunately the fire intentionally set, and you know, when we have drought conditions, it just makes everything worse. So.
Yeah, how are we doing here?
We're actually doing okay here. At least for the eastern half of the state, we're either at or slightly below normal, but the western half of the state abnormally dry still, but we're working our way there. Outside live picture from Shaw University, looking at the Raleigh skyline, showing plenty of sunshine here across the area. We are dealing with a few clouds in some spots, a few sprinkles popping up on the radar as well, and you can see those spots of green between Sanford and Lillington. That area of showers has been on the radar for the past couple of hours, but it is starting to fizzle out here, so not really going to be a factor in our weather anymore today. Current temperatures 74 in Raleigh, it is 72 in Durham, 73 in Lillington, 72 in Goldsboro, 74 in Fayetteville. High pressure building in this afternoon means beautiful conditions across the area today. Temperatures a couple of degrees warmer than yesterday, clearing skies, lots of sunshine, and 88 degrees. I'll be back with the complete check on your forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Derek?
All right, Kristen, thank you so much. It's 9:43, and coming up after the break, it is just about time to go back to school shopping, and where there's spending, scammers are not too far behind. What you need to know to protect your wallet, plus a new grading system for a new school year. All you need to know to read that first report card straight ahead.
Hi, I'm Seth Myers, and you're watching WNCN, Raleigh, Durham, Fayetteville.
Shop Sleepy's biggest adjustable base sale and save up to $2,200 on select adjustables throughout the store. Get a Serta Pivot Up foundation starting at just $5.99. It's the final days at Sleepy's, the only mattress professionals.
It's not always easy to make the healthy choice. You're busy. It's expensive. We celebrate with food. We comfort with food. And how can you even choose which plan works for you? At Healthy Diets, we understand that the path to good nutrition can sometimes seem impossible. That's why we offer personalized plans, metabolic testing, and one-on-one interaction for a practical solution for your real-life changes. The path begins today at healthydietsinc.com. Come spend the day with us. Crabtree Valley Mall, Glenwood Avenue, Raleigh. Come spend the day with us. Crabtree Valley Mall, Glenwood Avenue, Raleigh.
Football is back, and we have your ticket to the Hall of Fame game. Big Ben and the Steelers take on Teddy Bridgewater and the Vikings tonight. And don't miss Steelers, Patriots in NFL kickoff September 10th, only on NBC.
Who is Jane Doe? And why was she dropped into Times Square?
Her entire body was tattooed once.
It's a puzzle.
What if I'm not just the messenger?
Blind Spot, Mondays this fall on NBC.
Wake up. Time to storm out of the gate. It's a new day in the Bull City. A city built on creativity, ingenuity, and pride. A city with great people who reinvent this place in great ways. Maybe you're one of them, and today's the day we tell your story. Rethink your morning with WNCN Today. Then, go be great. These are the tools of journalism. But so is this. And if we can shoot this entire promo with one, imagine what you could do. This is WNCN News.
All right, it's now 9:46, and here's a look at today's top stories. 1 year ago today, Officer Darren Wilson shot and killed 18-year-old Michael Brown. He's an unarmed teen in Ferguson, Missouri. Brown's death and the ensuing protests started the nationwide Black Lives Matter movement. In Arlington, Texas, Friday, a rookie cop shot and killed a 19-year-old Christian Taylor. Surveillance video shows Taylor vandalizing a car dealership, and police say he did not follow their orders to lie down. Republican presidential hopeful Donald Trump is feeling the backlash after verbally attacking Fox News anchor Megyn Kelly. His fellow candidates are speaking against him, and organizers disinvited the businessman from this weekend's Red State Convention. Hear more from the candidate this morning on Meet the Press that starts at 10 right here on WNCN. Excuse me. As Shaw students move onto the campus this weekend, the university is dealing with leadership turmoil. Yesterday afternoon, the school announced band director Charles Brown is on paid suspension following actions, quote, inconsistent with the university's policies and principles. The university stresses the suspension is unrelated to a recent reallocation of band scholarships and is strictly a personnel matter. Students have already reported to band camp, and the university expects to announce an interim band director by Monday. And with the start of the school year closing in fast, you can expect some pretty good deals both at the mall and online. But according to the Better Business Bureau, it's also a prime opportunity for scammers. And now they're targeting you via social media sites, including Facebook and Twitter.
One of the common back-to-school scams that we see through social media is a promise that you can get an electrical device, such as a smartphone or tablet, for $20, or a $1,000 coupon for your shopping spree, or even voucher for use inside the store at just a fraction of the price. And that simply doesn't make sense.
Well, when you click on these ads, they download malware onto your computer. That lets scammers access passwords and credit card information. So the best rule to follow is don't click on these social media ads unless you've actually signed up for notifications about back-to-school deals. North Carolina students are going to see some changes soon. The State Board of Education approved a 10-point grading scale that goes into effect this school year. It's mandatory for high schools, but Wake County is implementing it for middle school students too. So here's the breakdown. 90 to 100 is considered a 4.0 or an A. 80 to 89 is a 3.0 or a B, and on down the line. Letter grades will no longer appear on transcripts, only numerical ones. And WNCN is your place for all things back to school. Whether it's immunizations information or whether to find the best deals on school supplies, our back to school guide has it all right now at WNCN.com. And it's a science lesson on the fairway as WNCN's Mike Gonzalez reports some Triangle students are combining golf and learning. It's what's next.
Kinetic energy to swing the club back. And now you have this potential energy up here, right?
Take one look at 10-year-old Kaylee Kim's swing, and it's easy to see what her favorite part of practicing is.
Probably going to the range and hitting.
Kim is part of the first tee of the Triangle's STEM Link Academy.
There's one particular STEM subject every day that we incorporate into everyday life and then into golf.
Oh!
This life-size slingshot shows kinetic energy. These tablets with angry birds illustrate the use of force.
So I said I hold it up. It should go where?
Down. For Coach David Hinton, who attended the camp himself, the life skills kids learn is what's most important.
How good does it make you feel when you see kids come out here and not only learn the game of golf, but, you know, learn a little science and everything like that?
I love it. I love it. I think it's great. And also we get the kids to meet each other. I mean, that's the biggest part is we're people, and they're learning how to meet each other and greet each other.
As for Kaylee Kim, learning STEM and practicing swinging a sweet club means taking strokes off of her game.
That I learn more and I get better.
For What's Next, I'm Mike Gonzalez, WNCN News.
Just Kristen Ketchell. We've got a beautiful afternoon heading our way, but outside right now we're dealing with a few clouds. You can see those popping up on our Davis Drive Elementary School from Cary right now. We had a few spotty showers move through some parts of the area earlier. There's still a few popping up on the radar right now, but they are continuing to work their way to the south. Not a huge factor in our weather anymore this morning, but you may still see some of those dark clouds for a little while longer outside this morning. It's 74 degrees in Raleigh, currently 72 in Durham, 74 in Henderson and Rocky Mount, 72 in Goldsboro, 74 in Clinton and Fayetteville, 71 the current temperature in Rayford. Warming up to about 88 degrees this afternoon. That's a few degrees warmer than yesterday, but we're still not dealing with the humidity. Lots of sunshine in the forecast for this afternoon into early this evening. Our dew point today at about 64 degrees, very similar to yesterday, puts us in that pleasant category on our comfort index scale. So we're dealing with the warm temperatures, but not that uncomfortable mugginess in the air. So if you're planning on heading outside, maybe cutting the grass, doing some yard work, we've got green lights across the board on your mow or no forecast today. Comfortable at 10 a.m., mostly sunny skies by lunchtime. Warm but nice this evening. At 6 p.m., we're looking at a temperature of about 86 degrees or so. So we've got a beautiful end to the weekend today, thanks to an area of high pressure working its way in from the west. That high slides offshore tomorrow and makes room for our next warm front to start to work its way in. So expect hotter temperatures tomorrow. A little bit of humidity returning as well, with a few afternoon and evening showers and storms. The better chance for those storms holds off until Tuesday. That's when our next cold front moves in. Scattered showers and storms will be likely Tuesday afternoon and evening. Some of those may be on the strong to possibly even severe side. So we're keeping a close eye on that cold front. We will keep you updated right here. 88 degrees will be our high temperature in Raleigh today. 87 in Durham, warming up to 90 in Fayetteville. Tonight, clouds increase. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. Our overnight low temperature falls to about 69 degrees. Not as cool as those mid-60s we woke up to this morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, temperatures a little warmer than today. 89 degrees tomorrow. It'll feel hotter because we'll be dealing with the humidity as well. And we also have a chance at seeing a few showers and storms moving in. Tuesday, that's when the cold front moves in. 88 degrees Tuesday. Our best chance for showers and storms all week will be Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening. Behind the cold front, though, the weather looks absolutely fantastic. 85 degrees on Wednesday with clearing skies, plenty of sunshine. 84 on Thursday, 85 Friday, back up into the upper 80s by Saturday, and we will see the humidity returning by the start of next weekend. But Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday looking dry and comfortable. Temperatures in the mid-80s, overnight lows in the mid-60s. That's kind of more like, you know, early September weather that we're getting in August.
We're doing pretty well. I think this is a great day to get outside and get brunch.
I think so.
Yeah.
And we've got, you know, the food truck rodeo later on today. I think it's
all
gonna
I
be a
can
great
think
day
about
for
is
that.
food right now.
I know.
So.
Early morning newsers. We're always hungry.
Where are we going to eat? I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, it's 9:53 right now, and coming up, the journey for a dog missing for years is just beginning. How WNCN and a local vet are teaming up to get this long-lost pup back where he belongs.
I love you so much. That's why I bought 6 of you, for when you stretch out.
I want you to stay this bright blue forever. That's why you'll stay in this drawer forever.
I can't live without you. And that's why I'll never, ever wash you.
Protect your clothes from the damage of the wash with Downy Fabric Conditioner. It not only softens and freshens, it helps protect clothes from stretching, fading, and fuzz. So your favorite clothes stay your favorite clothes. Downy Fabric Conditioner. Wash in the wow.
Introducing Fast Foods First All Natural Burger. With no added hormones, no antibiotics, and no steroids.
I just wanna break the rules.
The All Natural Burger at Hardee's. breaded chicken tenders. Get 10 pieces for $9.99 and a half-gallon iced tea free at Hardee's.
Everybody talks, everybody talks. It started with the wind.
People just can't stop talking about Ford. And now, during the Ford Summer Sales Event, get the best deals of the summer on the new redesigned 2015 Edge.
Has everything that you could need.
And Ford Explorer, both with EcoBoost technology. So don't miss the Ford Summer Sales Event. Now lease an Edge or an Explorer for $299 a month. That's just $299 a month on Edge or Explorer during the Summer Sales Event, going on now at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Another food truck rodeo will line Fayetteville Street today. It's just one idea if you're looking for some Sunday plans. More than 50 trucks from across the state will serve up dishes for every taste. That runs from 4 to 9 today. And today is the second Sunday of the month, which means it's City Market Fair Day in downtown Raleigh, offering local artists wares for sale, art making opportunities for children, and music from the North Carolina Opera. The City Market is located at 215 Wolf Street. Today's fair runs from 11 until 6. And Raleigh's Mosaic Wine Lounge is teaming up with the Boys and Girls Club of Raleigh to gather backpack and back-to-school supplies for kids in need today. That supply drive runs today at Mosaic from 2 until 8. And some good news about a dog WNCN has been trying to help get home. We introduced you to Zeus last month. Laura Williams rescued him in Durham and said she's been trying to get him back to his family on the West Coast. So WNCN teamed up with Banfield Pet Hospital. Just about a half hour ago, one of their vets began the long drive to take Zeus home.
I'm going to, potentially, drive him from Raleigh all the way across to Washington.
Wow, that's great.
So if there's a need for a vet on the road, then they've got you covered.
Yeah.
Right. They told me along the way they wanted him to stop just to check in and make sure that he was okay.
Yep. And he, everything's covered, so it should be easy.
WNCN anchor Sean Maroney will be there to make sure Zeus gets on the road safely. And of course, we will keep you posted on his journey home. I love that story.
It's fantastic. And Sean's going to be there to see them off. And, you know, it's great that he was able to find his way back home after, what, 2 years?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I did want to mention, though, I got a tweet about this downtown Cary Food and Flea Festival for something else that's going on for a day from 2 to 4. So that might be good.
So you could go, you could go from until 4 o'clock, then head over to the food truck rodeo in downtown Raleigh. Perfect. It sounds like the perfect day. And it's a great day weather-wise to be outside. Plenty of sunshine this afternoon. Just a few clouds out there, some light showers right now. Those are coming to an end. 88 degrees will be our high temperature today. Showers and storms possible tomorrow afternoon. As we head into Tuesday, though, that's our best chance for seeing some showers and storms along a cold front. Highs in the upper 80s Monday and Tuesday, back into the mid-80s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
It is now brunch time.
It is.
Outside.
Finally, we made it.
Sounds so good. Well, thanks for watching WNCN Today. Of course, keep track of the news anytime with our news and weather apps. Donald Trump is next on Meet the Press. We'll see you.